The founder of Streams of Joy International, Pastor Jerry Eze, has testified how God saved him and his team from death in a plane crash. Pastor Jerry, who is also the convener of the New Season Prophetic Prayers and Declaration, NSPPD, revealed this during Sunday service. According to the popular pastor, the incident happened after the NSPPD prayer conference in Lagos. Pastor Jerry said while on board on the plane, he asked to see the pilot because his spirit was restless. However, since they were tired, he decided to pray and continue with the trip back to Abuja. He said, Saturday morning after the NSPPD prayer conference in Lagos, we got on a flight, and as soon as we got on the flight coming back, before we even took off, the air hostess, I just requested to see the pilot. The air hostess walked up to me and he said, Papa, you're not comfortable. I said, my spirit is not accepting the pilot. Things took a drastic turn as the plane crash landed on their arrival. Everything went haywire, Pastor Eze recounted. Now, what do you make of this story before I summarize it?
I think this is that part where you say, miracle not the tire Jesus.
Miracle.
And really, Pastor Jerry is somebody I respect so much, really, and he's a man that, okay, you know, has that connection with God, some sort of connect. We all do, but his is, and I like the fact that he listened and he also prayed when he got that message, because most of us, we just hear that thing when we get on a plane, or when you get on a bus, or when you get on a cab, and you start feeling somehow. What do you do in that situation? I think that's the advice there. What do you do when you get in that situation where you get into an environment, you get into a cab, you get into the plane, you get into wherever, or you step into a place and you start feeling somehow? What do you do instantly? Yeah, when your spirit is restless. I think that's the advice there. Please pray. Just say something. Yeah, pray to whatever you believe in. Ask for guidance so that your life doesn't just go like that. Because imagine that, okay, he didn't perceive it in his spirit and prayed. He would have died on that plane crash, actually. But thank God for delivering him from that particular one.
There was something he said that really touched me.
Okay.
He said he didn't accept the pilot. He didn't accept the pilot, and then he asked the hostess that he wanted to see the pilot, that he didn't accept the pilot. You know, this man, he's someone that God has used immensely. I'm not here to glorify flesh or glorify him. I'm telling you as an I have evidence of, I'm an NSSPDian. I'm telling you, and God has used that man to touch me in ways I can't even explain. I always tell you people, I'm not too religious. I'm not even a religious person. I know they follow when I do religion, but I believe in God. And this man, he's someone that God has used to touch millions of people. That Saturday prayer conference, I followed it up online. And like I always tell you, if you don't have anything, devil has nothing to do with you. I'm telling you the truth. If you are praying and you're like, God, kill the devil die by fire. Devil ain't dying because devil ain't looking for you. The people devil normally attacks are the people that carry grace, people that, I don't know how to explain, people that have power and they are carrying things. Like, he knows that he just has to eliminate this person, you understand? He just has to pull this person apart or do something that would, disconnect this person from God or something like that. So he coming out to make this public testimony and all of that. First off, he didn't actually say why he was not comfortable. It's not everything that is to be said. But he said he was not comfortable with the pilot. Now, he didn't say that he noticed that the plane was bad or something. He said he's not comfortable with the pilot, and he was asking. He was asking the hostess about the pilot, that he wants to see the pilot, that he was not comfortable with the pilot. Now, back to what I was saying, because I feel like that is something he and his spirit should resonate. That man is someone I respect so much. I am so happy that that plane didn't crash or, things didn't really go bad and all of that. Just like Eric said, in everything you do, always pray. When things are bad, always pray. When things are taking a good or bad turn, always pray. Today, my friend Nika Francis was inside, and he was like that he doesn't know how he's feeling. He's feeling this way and he's feeling that way. And at some point I wanted to be like, have you prayed? Because today I was in the office, and I there was just this whole thing, and it was as if my spirit wanted to be down, everything. I had to rebuke the devil. I had to just kneel and I prayed. I rebuked everything. I'm not religious, I'm telling you, but God is real. I'm telling you the truth, God is real. And these things are more spiritual than physical. You're feeling, oh my God, I'm having little headache. Oh, I don't know how I'm feeling. And you're just complaining and lamenting about it, and things just going that way. You're not praying. You're not saying one or two words about that, or like kabashing. God is real.
Preach, Mama.
And I really bless God that He has used this man to touch so many people. Maybe because he said he was coming out from that prayer conference. Only God knows what devil has planned for him as he was coming out from that prayer conference. But I really bless God for that man. And if you are here and you are Gen Z, and up till now, you do not believe in God, I'm not telling you be going to church. I'm not here to teach you that. But you are Gen Z, you are youth, and you've not yet believed in God, and you're just looking for that one thing. Pastor Jerry Eze's testimony is just that one thing. There is God, and He is real, and He loves you. And many a times people take things lightly, especially as youths. You want to embark on a journey, you want to make out plan for something. You have, like list of things to do, you have bucket list of things to do, you have things to plan on, you have things to do. The other day I was complaining to my friend, and I was like, oh, I don't like how I do this, I don't like how I do that, and all of that. And I was like, who are you complaining to? You're complaining to ordinary flesh. We all are flesh, we all are human beings. For instance, you have a partner at home, and I'm not saying you shouldn't complain to your partner, but the best friend you can ever have is God. Pastor Jerry, nothing prevented him from complaining to his seatmates or even the hostess and telling him, Omo, that is how I'm feeling. I don't feel good. You people should stop this plane. Let me come down and all of that. Nothing would have stopped him. But he took it to God. That is the same way. He's just telling us, Gen Zs out there, that there is nothing you are doing without God. You are out there partying all the time and all of that. Nobody's telling you stop. But all I'm trying to say and make a point out of this is sometimes it's good to stop, pause, reflect, talk to God. He always listens. And there is nothing you can do. Maybe you've watched your life 5 years. You are succeeding. You are doing something. You are moving well. You're not. Let me tell you, it will get to a point. It will tell on you. Honestly, there is nothing we are doing without God. I just really want our generation to actually embrace God. Now, I'm not telling you how you embrace this God. I'm not telling you the religion you're going to embrace Him from. I'm not telling you how or when to embrace Him. But I'm here to say that there is God. And the earlier you embrace God and have a personal encounter and have a relationship with Him, the better for you. Now, our generation is regarded as Gen Z. We are problematic. We have this, we have that. We are stubborn, we are this, we are that. But the truth is, we're a blessed generation. And the earlier we show that in every area of our life, the better for us. And we cannot do this on our own. We can't move without God. It is actually God that we have to hold. A lot of things has gone wrong in this generation. We can go on and on. A lot of things has gone wrong, and devil has just capitalized on us because there is something in this generation. It's the generation that came with technology, this generation that came with AI, this generation came with lots of good things, and it's as if the devil don't want to capitalize on us and subdue that. Like I said earlier, the devil will not come for you if you don't have anything. No. If you don't have anything, the devil will not come for you. So this generation is as if we're facing the most attack. We are facing the most, you understand? That's why the millennials or our parents, they see us as, these children, they've spoiled, they are doing this and that. May we not agree, may we not agree. Even if in anything we are doing, let's not forget, because it's God that will lead us through. Because the way our parents are, it will get to a time we'll be like them. So when we look back at our youthful age, what are we going to say? When our children come up to that age, what are we going to teach them? If you do not learn anything, if you do not leave anything for your child, make sure you have a personal relationship with God that you can pass down to your kids. That's actually all I have to say. Now I'm sounding like a pastor. God, please.
You sound like a pastor, actually. and just to add to what MJ has been saying, or MJ has said, see, how your 10 years from now would look like is built now. Yeah, Pastor Jerry's testimony is one too many of people who have escaped attacks like this. Yeah, just by not feeling comfortable in their atmosphere. And it might not just be the prayer he prayed at that time. Yeah, but prayers he had been praying before that time. And I will reiterate what MJ said. Now, things don't happen to you just like that. Yeah, so you don't get attacked because you are nobody. If you are nobody, nothing. In fact, you are useless. So there's no
and
point.
You should be bothered about it too.
there's no point coming for you, because what is there to gain? Do you get? So you're somebody of substance, and that is why you need to be careful. You also need to be prayerful. If you're a Buddhist, atheist, Christian, Muslim, whatever, you need to believe in something and hold that thing very well. You believe in the old ways. It's your choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's your choice. We have freedom of worship. Just believe and pray. Believe in whatever you believe in and pray. For those that are believers, that are Christians, you know that your life is nothing without communication with God. Yeah, you communicate all your ways with Him. Even that point where you are happy, you are gingery, that point where you are down, you are broken, that point where you are confused, you don't know what to do. It's best to just talk to God, because He's got your back 24/7. So believe, and yeah, your life will be beautiful. Trust me.
And always remember that prayers are like, there's something my mom do tell me. You're not, and like he said, it's not the prayer that Pastor Jerry prayed that saved him. It might not be. So my mom used to tell me that prayer is like building a house. Each time you pray, it's like carrying a block and putting. Carrying a block and putting. You are building. One day, something would happen. You might even really feel weak to pray.
Yeah, it happened there.
It is that shelter you've built in place of prayer that is covering you. True. So now nobody is saying, that's why if you feel like it, even if you don't feel like it, keep saying words, keep proclaiming it. It's something. All right.